In the movie Hurricane, star witness Pat Valentine was shown trying to see the getaway through this sign and framework looking down 18th Street. That's the window right there. In reality, the window that she was looking out of was in another room in the bay window, that window on the right, which gave her a clear view of Lafayette Street. That's where the getaway car was, roughly, double parked right there. She watched it drive west down Lafayette Street until it disappeared behind a tree. Now we're down outside the Lafayette Grill. We're going to follow the route of the getaway car. After Albello saw the gunman, he ran and hid in an alley on the right side there. The gunman made a left turn. Now it's a straight shot about 6 blocks to the street where the night spot is located. You'll notice that this area has got a lot of warehouses and whatnot. It would not have had people on the street at 2:30 in the morning on a Saturday. Now we're going to make a left turn right up here at this corner. And as we round the turn on the right side at the end of the block, you'll see the night spot. This is where Carter and Eddie Rawls were just a short time before the Lafayette Grill murders. Now we believe they rendezvoused with Eddie Rawls here and went 1 block from the night spot to 12th Avenue. They made a left turn onto 12th Avenue, and once on 12th Avenue, they had a straight shot to Eddie Rawls' house. Now, as they were driving this route, and there was a dark-colored car behind them, and Eddie Rawls owned a dark-colored car, as they were driving this route, officers Capter and DeCellis were on 24th Street, coming at 12th Avenue from the right, and they saw a speeding white car pass in front of them. 24th Street is right up ahead here. There it is. They saw the speeding white car pass in front of them, but rather than chase it, they decided to go a long route around and try and cut it off at the bridge because they saw it had out-of-state plates, which Carter's car did, and they thought it was trying to get out of town, so they raced over to the bridge to try and cut it off. In that whole run, they saw no other cars on the road. Now, that's Eddie Rawls' house right there on the right side. You'll notice as we pull in that the driveway is very secluded, and they could have pulled back in here, turned off the lights, and disappeared, and this is where we believe they got rid of the guns. Now, with the guns gone, Carter lies down in the back seat. He's hiding from view because he knows that Bello's just seen them at the murder scene. Artis is driving. They drive slow because the guns are gone, so they don't have to rush, and they don't want to call attention to themselves. Supposedly, Carter was on his way home from the night spot to get money, but this is not a direct route to Carter's house, and in fact, this road doesn't even go through to Carter's house. Now, down ahead at the end of the block, you'll see cars going by. That's Broadway. The 2 officers who were looking for the speeding white car were coming back into town on Broadway. That's where they were right there. As Carter's car crossed Broadway, they saw it. They thought it looked like the car they had just seen and were looking for, and they pulled in behind it and pulled it over on this block. This was just 10 minutes after the murders when police were looking for a white car with 2 blacks in it. Because this car had 3 blacks in it, including a famous boxer, the officers let it go. But they went to the murder scene, heard a detailed description of the killer's getaway car, realized it was the car they had just pulled over, and went out looking for it. 30 minutes after the murders, those officers found Carter and Artis and brought them back to the murder scene, and that's how Carter and Artis were apprehended.